At least 10 members of the non-profit Bitcoin Foundation have resigned over last week's election of one-time Disney child star and current Bitcoin entrepreneur and financier Brock Pierce as a new director, officials at the group said. And some of the members cited Pierce's troubled past. That includes allegations in lawsuits from 3 employees of Pierce's first company, bankrupt web video business Digital Entertainment Network, that he provided drugs and pressured them for sex when they were minors. And Pierce has denied the accusations, which first surfaced in 2000. And the allegations against me are not true, and I have never had intimate or sexual contact with any of the people who made those allegations, Pierce told Reuters via email. And court records show 33-year-old Pierce, who played the title role in Disney's First Kid, paid more than $21,000 to settle one employee suit, and he said others dropped their claims without money changing hands. And while Bitcoin Foundation officials played down the defections, several members who resigned from the foundation assailed its governance track record. And the track record of prominent Bitcoin Foundation members has been abysmal, said Patrick Alexander, a resigning foundation member in a post on its discussion pages. I no longer want to be associated with these people. Attempts to reach him for additional comment were unsuccessful. And though it is highly volatile, the value of the electronic currency in existence has skyrocketed into the billions of dollars as the number of businesses accepting it has increased and investors have sought to create new ways for it to be used. And more than 1,000 Bitcoin investors, business people and enthusiasts are expected to attend the conference in Amsterdam. And the programming effort that governs how Bitcoin works is led by Gavin Andreessen, who is chief scientist at the foundation and gets a salary from it. The foundation also plays an important role for Bitcoin in lobbying on its behalf in various jurisdictions as authorities grapple with how to police the semi-anonymous currency. And Vet candidates and other members who resigned called on the board to more carefully vet future candidates as well as remove Pierce from the board. And Bitcoin Foundation General Counsel Patrick Merck said that his group had more than 1,500 members and would bounce back from the latest controversy. And democracy is messy sometimes, Merck said. If in the future members decide they want to have a vetting process, that's great. And some Bitcoin Foundation members say they weren't aware of Pierce's past until after the election, when others circulated media accounts concerning the allegations. And Pierce was voted in by the foundation's industry members, who pay higher dues to fill one of 2 spots vacated by others who had resigned. Mark Capley's chief executive of the bankrupt top Bitcoin exchange Mt. Gox, and Charlie Shrem, who has been charged with conspiring to launder money for users of the shuttered Silk Road underground drug bazaar. And Pierce has made a splash in the insular Bitcoin world by backing more than a dozen startups, speaking frequently at conferences, and leading a bid to buy Mt. Gox for 1 Bitcoin, currently worth less than $500. And Bitcoin startups have attracted investment from some venture capital firms and from individuals through crowdfunding, in which many amateurs support projects, often with small investments and without the due diligence typically conducted by professional investors. Pierce has been a major beneficiary of the trend, garnering pledges of more than $700,000 for his investment syndicate on the crowdfunding site Angelist. And Cyan Bannister, a startup CEO who made a non-binding pledge of $5,000 to Pierce's investing syndicate, after learning of the allegations, said she would withdraw from his group. And Phil Sanderson, an adventures investor in San Francisco who follows Bitcoin, said that the currency's growth was being hindered by the lack of effective public faces. Bitcoin hasn't really had a strong, vocal leader with a great background, he said. And, reporting by Joseph Menn, editing by Martin